How's it going, everyone? My name is BQ. Welcome to Return Address. This is an indie game I found on Itacho. I believe it was for a game jam, but I don't remember. So this game's interesting. This game is a kind of a small little RPG-esque game. It's about going home. It's about going on your wayward way to live your own life, but then complications happen and you have to come back home. So I'm assuming this is my room when I was a kid growing up. So let's go ahead and explore this. It should be might get emotional here. The old TV set whines at you like a frightened analog puppy in a digital world. The screen just shows static while it remembers how it's the TV. Now it sounds like it's flatlining, but at least you have color. You consider some percussive maintenance. Fearing for the TV, you hit the punching bag menacingly. Instead, the set obligingly flickers to life, and you're treated to Hopkins. They're arguably cute, but clearly just created to sell toys. Tree frogs is really popular right now. Good thing come in trees. This strikes you as a phenomenally bad idea. Okay, well, already, I love the art style. It definitely takes homage to Earthbound. Great game, and like just even the walking animation. That's totally Earthbound. This wasn't here before. Must be Vacation Photo. Except that it's a poster with a motivational quote? Weird. The bittersweet nostalgia of coming home after all these years. The crushing disappointment of sleeping on an air mattress. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, okay, that's just, whoa, shoot. Oh, it's from an old kid's show, the Translucent Succulents. That was popular during that weird cactus craze in the SOS. What am I talking about? Okay, so I guess clicking on the same thing is like, gets different things, okay. Sugaro the kid was the main character. He just wanted to be the best, but he was reckless and lost an arm. Okay then. February the 28th. That was... Wow, oh my god. Wait, today's February the 28th, but I'm gonna guess that that calendar back there just means that whatever the date currently is, that it'll just show up as the calendar in the game. Interesting. It's an ancient Azimuth transmuting radio, sold back when that was a selling point. It's got stickers of smug-looking cats and other childhood heroes of yours. A peal of bright electronic music threatens the oppressive mustiness of the room. I don't know why, these sentences are like tongue twisters for me today. It's a bit unsettling to hear futuristic music come out of it, like that time you put Prince in your Teddy Ruxpin, rest in peace. And once you understood the lyrics, you kind of see why Mom and Dad were so freaked out about it. Alrighty then, can I click on that? No, okay, so that's just the same. Can I curl up? Oh, nope. It's enough of Hopkins for today. What does the punching bag do? It looks just like your gym teacher. Red, cracked, overstuffed, and hanging by his head from a self-supporting hook. Now that's a little bit decrepitating, think that's the word, and slightly racist? Question mark? You hate stereotyping, but sometimes they're true. Interesting. It's a total gym. One of those celebrity-endorsed home gym dealies. Okay, so I guess can I walk out the door? Maybe just a little longer in here couldn't hurt. Alright, so I guess it wants me to explore a bit. This is a picture of Wise Lazzini. If you want to be a cactus, you better practice. Don't do drugs. Maybe they just thought it was a motivational poster. Sure. Okay, already got that. Already saw that. Is there anything else I haven't... Oh, whoa. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be on top of this, but... I guess I'll just keep looking around here. It has an unblemished complexion that signals good intentions. This looks... Oh, okay, so done with that. So how do I know when I'm finished around here? Guess I'll talk to the radio again. The radio blares some dank music with a funk beat while you slump and funk in your parents' dank square room. Suddenly you recall a time in your life where you tried to be so chill that you started wearing sunglasses indoors. I think everyone tried to be cool at one point in their lives. Like, actually, like, be the cool guy. You thought you were the height of coolness, the envy of your peers. Until you strutted directly into a girl in social studies and sprained your ankle. Yikes. You also thought that Space Jam was the height of coolness, so that explains a lot. What are you talking about? Space Jam is still fucking awesome. Space Jam is never not cool. A naive Willie melody plays from a new wave station. It kind of annoys you, as if the radio isn't taking you seriously. In fact, it's kind of annoyingly nice day out, too. Wow. And your hair looks too perfect. Is that an effect? Is that an effing butterfly on the window? Should be a lot more wailing and gnashing of teeth to match your mood. You ask the radio to change the station, sheepishly realize it was born 50 years too early to understand you. Wow, 50 years too early? You are pretty old then. And I just realized I have boobs? Maybe? So am I a girl? That'll explain the long hair. And what else you got? Okay, I already read that one. Oh, what happens if I leave now? Don't know if you can go out there right now and see your mom with a faint glint of disapproval in her eyes. Take a deep breath and open the door. You aren't ready for this, but you can't stay in here forever. Always moving forward. Okay, I left, I guess. I think that's the end, honestly. Who knows? It might be nice to be back home. Oh, okay, and it just stopped playing. Alright, well, interesting. The description for this game on the Tachio, one of the lines said by the developer was just a short little RPG game. I'm just paraphrasing, but there was a line at the very end that said, hopefully this will be important to someone out there. Something along the lines of that. But that's interesting because for me, I've never lived anywhere else besides the house that I grew up in. And I'm constantly thinking about, you know, how I could move out and, you know, kind of be my own person. And I have reasons for staying home for so long. Let's see, last January, I was looking to get a house and move out. But then my mom started getting really sick, and then my mom passed away, and then, yeah, that was kind of a messy time, so I decided to just stay home for that year of 2016, the rest of 2016, mostly just to be around family. I didn't want my dad to be alone in a house that, not that I'm saying that, you know, my family's super rich, but we live in a house that comfortably housed 4 people. And then my sister went to college, and we were with 3, and the house felt kind of empty. And then my mom died, and it was just me and my dad, and now the house feels way too big for just the 2 of us. So I didn't want my dad to live in this big house all by himself for a long time. So that's the reason why I stayed home for 2016. And my dad doesn't. I'm sorry, I'm just rambling now. This game actually makes me think about this situation. But my dad doesn't make me pay rent, which I think I should. But it's still super nice that he's doing this. He says that I'll never have to pay for rent, but I think I would like to help chip in and whatnot. But you know, it brings into perspective just how and when will I actually move out and live on my own. See, the thing with me and my family, or actually I'm going to back up a little bit. The main reason why kids leave and move out of their parents' house is for a couple reasons. One could be they don't like chores, and they don't like their parents telling them what to do, and curfews and whatnot, and rules and that kind of stuff. Growing up, for me, I never had any of those problems with my parents. Yes, I did chores when I was younger, and they made me do chores when I was littler, but as I grew up, I just naturally did those chores just so I could help around the house. So it wasn't necessarily a fact of, you know, do your chores because we told you so. I kind of just learned to take care of the house because I live here and I want to contribute to living in this house, even though I'm not paying for rent. So I just naturally did my chores. So it's just hardwired into my brain, like, that's what I'm supposed to do. So chores is not an issue, and my dad honestly wouldn't tell me to do chores in the first place anyways. Rules, I never really lived in this house with rules. My parents didn't really enforce rules, and I was a good kid. They raised me really well, so I don't have a problem with that. And curfew, I don't have a problem with that. So yes, living here without paying for rent is nice, but you know, I've always thought that it's somewhat hindering my personal growth. Like, I feel like I don't have very much life experience, and I think I could definitely use some more of that. But in reality, I'm super glad that I stayed here. I got to take care of my dad, got to take care of the house, and just it was just a good thing for me to do. Now just the question is, when should I leave? And I got all this nice stuff stacked in my favor, but I still want to go move somewhere and grow personally. So when that time comes, I don't know. It could be this year, it could be next year. Who's to say? But all I know is that whatever decision I have in the future, it'll be the right time for me to go. So that's all the time I have for this episode. This is a very weird game, but it definitely makes you think, and it's definitely pertinent to my life currently, and all of my life has come up to this. It definitely made me reflect, so for that, I give it praise. So thank you so much for watching me play Return Address, and thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to watch. Be sure to check out any of the other videos that I've done, and consider subscribing if you would be so inclined to do so. Once again, thank you so much for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later.